The development of the new Durham County Transit Plan is moving forward.
The plan is needed to determine the priorities and projects that are most important and beneficial to Durham after the Durham Orange Light Rail Transit project was discontinued. City Council members received an update on the work during their August 20th virtual work session. The developers of the plan are currently in the second public engagement phase. Throughout this phase, they're going to be focused on receiving feedback on the goals and objectives that were developed for the plan based on the first round of public engagement that took place last winter. During that time, over 1,200 comments were received regarding the transit needs and priorities of Durham residents. Public engagement for this phase will include a project website, a survey, small focus group with stakeholders, e-blast, and social media. Information about the plan is in the process of being updated on the Engage Durham website. Be sure and visit engagedurham.com over the next couple of months for more on how you can offer your feedback. Our region's transportation planners also want to hear from you about the Greater Triangle Commuter Rail Study. To implement commuter rail transit throughout the Triangle, the system would use existing railroad tracks to provide passenger service along 37 miles from Durham to Garner or Durham to Clayton. The current phase of the study includes the following: facilitating community engagement to share information and get feedback from the public, refining what railroad infrastructure improvements and construction would be needed, and deciding whether to allocate additional local funding in Durham, Wake, or Johnston counties to begin to implement the project and pursue federal funding. One of the key considerations is that engineering and urban design challenges in downtown Durham have been identified as a key risk for the project. The preliminary engineering analysis will include survey, track, private utilities, roadway, stormwater, structures, public utilities, traffic, and station setting to determine how big of an issue these challenges really are. For more information on the commuter rail transit study, visit goforwardnc.org. More aggravated assaults and a higher number of property crimes in general are behind Durham's rise in crime for the second quarter of this year. That's according to the Police Department's second quarter crime report, which was presented by Chief C.J. Davis to the City Council during its August 20th virtual work session. Part 1 violent crime includes homicide, rape, robbery, and aggravated assaults. It was up by 14% overall during the first 6 months of the year, despite decreases in homicides, rapes, and robberies because of a 29% increase in aggravated assaults. Part 1 property crime includes burglary, larceny, and vehicle theft. It was up 6% between January and June. Property crime was responsible for 83% of all Part 1 crime, with larcenies making up more than half. Among the many positive highlights of the police department's work during the pandemic was the way officers helped to make celebrations special at a time when they were anything but normal. This included surprise patrol car parades for both birthdays and graduations. For a look at the complete second quarter crime report, as well as to learn more about the police department in general, visit durhamnc.gov/149. You can also follow the department on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.